Tiffany from Operation Motorsport, and we're here today at Shannonville Motorsport Park for the CTCC Round 2, and I have with us Mel Gallagher. So Mel's been with us for a year and a half and has filled many roles. So I'm going to let Mel talk about herself, so I'm just going to ask her a few questions rather than fill in the words. So Mel, first of all, tell me a bit about your history, military.
Military history, I did just over 10 years in the Army, spending time in places like Esquimalt, Borden, Petawawa. 10 years as a clerk. Didn't really, don't have much to report on that, like, it's a clerk. No offense, clerks.
And you were released?
I was medically released with a list of medical conditions, fibromyalgia, other chronic pain conditions, neck, back, feet, knees.
And a zipper in your neck to prove it.
I have a zipper in my neck to prove it, yeah. Okay. Ever since January.
Yeah. How did you come to hear about Operation Motorsport?
Actually, it would be Christopher Shields here at Anderson. He works with my husband, and he heard you guys were looking for hands to help with the administration last year, and I was doing nothing. I needed an out of the dark hole I was in.
And how was your first experience? Tell me about that.
Yeah, nothing like jumping in with both feet. Right into, like, what was it called? The 24-hour Daytona?
Yeah, so I have to preface that because Mel had never been to a racetrack before, right? No. Didn't know anything about sports car racing. And we had a brief 30-minute phone call, I think. We were already in Florida, and she's like, yeah, I'm going to come. Whoop, race car. So she was so, I guess, enthusiastic about coming that she played for race cars. Paid for her own plane ticket, paid for her own rental-car, and came just to see what we were all about. So I put her into a team. Well, it's pretty hard when you don't know what you're getting yourself into, right?
Yeah,
so
veteran group, it's just, you're going to click. Or at least you hope to.
Yeah, at least you hope to. So tell me about your first experience at the Rolex.
Oh, wow. I was put together with Carla, an absolute sweetheart in the hospitality. She walked me through multiples. We worked with Land, Montclair by Land, eEurosports.com. I mean, we were all over the place, and she kept me going. But she kept me busy, and it was just amazing. I couldn't wait to do another race, to get back to the track and in that feeling again.
Yeah, it really gets you, doesn't it?
Oh, yep.
So tell me a bit about some of the other experiences you've had.
Oh, so that was my first. I mean, I've been with TWOth a few times now. I've done fuel in, fuel out. I've done tires. I've done some timing for them on the track. This weekend I'm hospitality with them again. It's just a great group of guys. I don't care what they want me to do. As long as I get to be around, I'm cool with it.
So you've done a lot of from a volunteer side, I guess, and since you've had your surgery, you've sort of switched over to the beneficiary side.
Yeah.
As the volunteer, you are event coordinator for a lot of events that we did down in the U.S. and obviously some of them up here. What's the one thing that you saw that impacted you the most?
I thought that's where you're going with that. There's a lot of weekends that, I mean, it's a lot of the same stories, but the one weekend that really hit me was at VIR, that weekend.
Yep, me
Just
too.
listening to the guys and how this organization has pulled them out of the hole. How they thought they were about to be one of the 22. And they're in the cart and they're crying with me, explaining how this has brought them out, given them that meaning again, given them that feeling, that family feeling, that team feeling. Nothing is better than that feeling, that knowing that you're involved in an organization that does have such an impact on the guys and the girls and the girls
and the girls. Obviously,
there's a few of us.
Yeah, but you have to understand though, Mel, that part of that impact comes from you. It does.
Sure. I don't know. I'm just trying to do my part to give back to these guys.
I know. I think for me I have a lot of memories with you, but I think for me probably the most impactful was when we were at VIR after you'd had your interview, and me pulling up on the golf cart and getting off and just running up to you and us hugging, and it was just, I don't know. It was
that interview with the news station. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Again, on camera, hearing. Always. It seems as soon as I start talking, it just gets me here.
But it's important because that's why we're doing this. People need to understand that even if we're small and we're still growing, the impact we make makes a difference, right?
Absolutely.
One at a time. That's what our hashtag is.
Absolutely.
That's
One
how
at
we
a
do it.
time. And I mean, if we happen to luck out and get a couple in a weekend, even better.
Yeah. So that's all I really have to say because we're going to just start crying. So I'm going to end it right here. This is Mel and Tiffany signing out from Jenaville. One
Bye,
at a
guys.
time. Thank you.